Greetings to all of my friends. Today, I would be discussing a case study of fulfillment of the wishes. A contact of mine asked me today that whether he would be included as a minister in a particular government. I am not going to disclose which government, but the question was genuine. And the question was assessed on today, that is 16 September 2022, at 6 past 5, 40 seconds in the evening hours. The KP number was given 130, and the question was whether I would be included as the minister. For analyzing this question, we need to see the fulfillment of the wishes and the activated houses. As I have already told in many of my videos, that this particular software has the facility to select the events, edit the events, and include your own events as well. We have the event editor here. Here you can include the primary houses, the positive houses, the negative houses, and the connecting houses as well. So the question is regarding the wishes fulfillment. So we will go to the particular event. Here it comes the wish fulfillment. So the primary house is 11th house, and the positive houses are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So let us cast the chart and see that whether this person has the chances to be included as a minister or not. So we have casted the chart, and you can see here the chart casted with the cuspal details, planetary details, transit planetary details, and dasha, lordship, etc. Firstly, let us check the promise. So this software has the facility of checking the promise as per KP. We have the birth accuracy, event promise, Vimshotri dasha, ruling planets, cuspal strength, right? Many features are there. So firstly, we will check the event promise. You can check with three methods: KP, KB, and Nadi. We are taking KP principle as a default facility. You can also include KB and Nadi as well. So we are taking KP, and for this, we need to see the 11th cuspal sublord. So 11th cuspal sublord, if you see, it is Saturn, and it is in the star of Mars and sub of Rahu. And there is no planet in the star of Rahu. That means the sublord is very strong, and it is signifying 1, 3, and 7. And we have these houses also, 1, 3, and 7. Similarly, if we see Saturn, it is signifying 5th house, the house for ministry. If we see Mars, it is signifying 7th house as well. So now we have a very good position for this person, that his sublord of 11th, as per horary chart, is signifying 1, 3, 5, and 7. So that means what? The promise, of course, is very, very positive. And if we see moon, moon is also signifying 3rd house. 3rd house again is a positive house as per this event. So we go again to the chart, and firstly we see what is the position of the aspects. If we see the position of the aspects, we will see that 11th house, if we see the 11th house, we have Sun and Venus posited in the 11th house. Let's see whether they are giving some signal of his inclusion in the ministry or not. So we have the facility here. You can straight away see the Vedic aspects. So if we go to the Vedic aspects, you will find that Sun is actually aspecting the fifth house, the house for ministry. Venus is also aspecting the fifth house, the house of ministry. So it is again very, very clear that it is signifying and aspecting the fifth house as per the Vedic aspects. So first analysis was from the point of view of the KP promise, and the Vedic aspect also I have included. This has the facility, so you can always integrate the things together. Then we will take up firstly the Cuspal Interlink part, because Cuspal Interlink gives you the accurate position of the promise of the sublots. So if we go here to the Cuspal Interlink, you can see here that our sublot, 11th sublot, is Saturn, right? 11th sublord is Saturn, and Saturn is in the star of Mars and sub of Rahu. Okay. So if we see the planet links, you will find that Mars is signifying the 9th house, the house which we require, which is a positive house. And Rahu is signifying 1, 3, and 7. And these three houses again are very positive houses. Those who have not understood the basics of the Cuspal Interlink, I would rather suggest to go through the theory of the Cuspal Interlink, which I have already shared in my videos. So Saturn as such is signifying fully the positive houses 1, 3, 7, and 9. You can see here that Rahu is the sublord of 1, 3, and 7, and Mars is the sublord of 9th house, star of the 9th house. So that's how we do. And if we see the Cuspal link analysis, we can see the position here. If you see the Cuspal Interlink, we will take up firstly because we need 11th house. By default, it is showing first house, second house, and 7th house. You can always take the 11th house also. So if we take 11th house, it is showing Saturn. 11th is the sublord of 11th. And planet Mars is the star lord of 9th. Planet Rahu is the sublord of 1, 3, and 7. So total link is 1, 3, 7, 9, and 11. So if we see whether the star lord is positive or not, the star lord by 9 is positive, because if we count from 11 to 9, if we count from 11th to 9th, then you get 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means 11th house, and 11th house is the favorable house. So star lord by 9th is the positive house. Similarly, if we see the sublord is 1, 3, and 7. So sublord by 1, it is positive. How positive? You will count from 11 to 1. So 11, 12, and 1, third house. Here it is written third house. So third house is favorable. Sublord by 3 is positive. So if we see, because it is signifying, Rahu is signifying 1, 3, and 7. So we will take up each of the houses. So sublord by 3 again is positive. So if we count from 11 to 3, 11, 12, 1, 2, and 3, it gives you the fifth house. That is again favorable. Similarly, the seventh house, sublord by seventh house is again positive. So if we see from 11 to 7, that means 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ninth house. So again, the ninth house is positive. So overall, the star lord and sublord both are indicating positive response to his question as per the Cuspal Interlink as well. So he is destined to become the minister. So if we go further, and we can also integrate Nakshatra Nadi principle as well. So if we take the Nakshatra Nadi here, so you can see here the present dasha which is running is your moon, Jupiter, and Saturn, dasha bhukti. Moon, Jupiter, and Saturn. Let's see what the moon is signifying as per Nadi. Moon is signifying 3. Jupiter is signifying 3, 5, and 11. Saturn is signifying 5th, 7th, right? So this software automatically highlights the relevant houses as per the system which you select. So that means the total dasha is signifying 3, 5, 7, and 11. It's a very positive thing that he would become minister. We have cross-checked with Nakshatra Nadi, we have cross-checked with KP, we have cross-checked with Cuspal Interlink. We can also check with the Dasha as well. So if we see the Vimshotri Dasha and we take the DBA significator, you will find the Moon, Jupiter, and Saturn. Here we are only seeing by default the KP principle. You can see here it is signifying 5, 3, 7, and 11. All the and 1 also, all the signifying houses. And it is again very, very positive. So by this system, you can straight away give the pinpointed reply of any question of the Jataka. And this software interlinks 3 different methods, the KP Astrology, the Nakshatra Nadi, and Cuspal Interlink, giving you the detailed analysis. Please like my video and see my video channel. Try to browse the Cuspal Interlink analysis and other type of videos to learn about the different systems of the astrology. You can WhatsApp me at 9889922325 for any inquiry of the software. Thank you very much.